Hi, learning lovers. I'm Angie. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. How are you today? I hope you are well. I hope that we are more well now that today is the last day of Mercury and retrograde. And boy, oh boy, whew, I don't know about you guys, but I was definitely feeling that one. We will still have the effects of it, kind of like a little bit of a hangover energy. So we will still feel that. I'm going to do a little bit of a different reading today for us. So what I wanted to do yesterday, I had, which was April 24th, 2024, was angel number 468, which adds up to an 18, which is the moon card, and then further breaks down to a 9, the hermit. So examining our emotions, what is being hidden in the moon, going deeply internal for that examination, which is what we do in retrogrades. Okay, re-examine, revisit, rethink, anything, all the re's. Okay, now when I wrote down all the planetary energies, I noticed that there was a lot of 22s and a lot of 22s. And then when those further broke down with the degrees and the minutes, we had 5 planets that in numerology break down to a 7, which is the energy of the chariot. I also noted today that yesterday I woke up at 7:34, which is a 77, 2 chariots. When I was in the kitchen making my coffee, it was 8:38, so I caught the clock. That is a 19. That is the energy of the sun, which then 9 plus 1 is 10, which is the wheel of fortune. And that further breaks down to 1, the magician. Okay. And I had intended to do a reading yesterday because I was like, what in the world? This song that I got, like, that's not a song that usually comes out. New chapter. And so I thought, oh, that might just be, a one of. Just want to see where we time out and patience. 25, which is a 7. So the song yesterday was Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Meatloaf. Now, I collect vinyl. That's not something in my vinyl collection. It's not a song I've ever gotten before. I get a song mostly every day. And so I jotted down some notes, and then I was going to do a reading, but it ended up getting late. I had a long day yesterday of moving many different places for work. And I wrote down some notes. So I ended up doing the reading for the spiritual view. Okay. And 2 of us posted a reading. So we were laughing about the 2s. There was a whole bunch of synchronicities today. Also, with the 22s, as I was chatting with my spiritual view crew. If you want a reading with myself or any of those amazing ladies, the link is below where you can find out how to get a reading from us. So I wrote down, stay with what you know or take off in your chariot, ? I wrote down Dream Girl. I've been waiting forever. Okay. I had boundaries enforced, which reminded me of the 9 of Wands. The test or the temptation. I wrote down stand your ground, and that's a 7 of Wands energy. And then the lyrics of the song include all the kids at school. They were wishing they were me that night. Okay, 6 of Wands energy, a little bit of ego there with this, person trying to go to victory. You with me still? Okay. Okay. We come to today. So I posted that reading. I'll include the link for that over on the spiritual view. And what card came out first for that reading? Oh, just the Chariot. And that was where the Queen of Swords energy was in the near future there. And then I clarified and asked, well, where are you going, Queen of Swords? And we got the Sun. We also got the Magician several times. So that was really cool. That was really interesting. And then today, which is 4/25/2024, but whenever you hear this message, know that the message is timeless, energy is cyclical. When you find it is when you are supposed to find it, okay? So furthering that, 4/7/8 breaks down to the energy of my cup of coffee. So like getting a shot of caffeine into this, which was the 19, the Sun, 10, the Wheel, and 1, the Magician. Okay. And I woke up and barely groggy, just, barely opening my eyes, and the Meatloaf song again. And I was like, Meatloaf again? So I was like, well, maybe it's just something super simple. That's a clue for somebody about Meatloaf. Maybe you didn't feel like Meatloaf and you were having it again for dinner. Who knows? And then today, when I was starting my notes for what I was going to do for this reading, it was 2:20. So the number 22 again. And then we still have these, we are still in full moon mode here at 200 degrees 21 in Scorpio. So that will change tonight. What time is that? Going into Sagittarius tonight, 4/25 at 9:37. So that's a 19, the Sun, the Wheel, the Magician. I didn't even think of that. Okay, so we still have 2 planets here at 22 degrees, Jupiter and Uranus, which on 4/20 conjoined. And that is like a lucky surprise. This is huge energetic help and love from the universe, making your craziest dreams come true. So I was like, the dream girl thing, okay? Or the dream guy. Maybe you got super close, but yet no cigar. And then today, in that opportunity energy from the reading for that was posted this morning, the opportunity card was 6 of Cups. So reminiscing, right? That heavy energy of looking back at the past. And so Meatloaf again, okay? And then I listened to the song. I played it, today just to see if I could get anything else. And I forgot about the fact that there's like the baseball innings, okay? So this baseball could resonate with you for some reason. There's that timeout. Maybe we're calling a timeout. Patience is required here. And this is the tree of life that connects to our past. So showing up again, let's look what's in the environmental energy. Number 19, the Sun, the 10, the Wheel, the Magician. And there's this Let It Go card. So this is a card of obstacles. So with the time out, we're on pause here. Okay, maybe the Chariot is on pause. Now, where I asked yesterday, where's the Queen of Swords? Where are you going? Racing off in your Chariot there. And we ended up getting balanced energy toward her own happiness. She was moving towards the Sun. Okay. And on part of the outcome, we saw the card come out several times, was a 2 of Swords. And I shit you not, as I was looking at the table when I finished the reading, I was jotting some notes. This nostalgia energy. It's if you told the Phil Collins song came on, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. And in the deck that I was using, which is the Tarot of the Night, it was the 2 of Swords, where the mermaid is paused and she's having to choose between the Sun and between a passed out sailor who, without her help, would likely demise and not be with us any longer. So it was kind of like there ain't enough room for Jack on, on the floating board like in Titanic. And I was like, oh my, okay, so this is not just for me. This is something way bigger. So of course I had to then ask today, why in the heck this song? Is this for me? Is this for somebody else? And I shit you not, Ace of Wands that came out in my Tuesday reading as the near future. In this deck, you can see there's a big old lock. So in the song, we never find out if, the paradise, we'll say, happens. There was a time out, okay? And then looky-loo, look what we have here again. Moon is still in full moon energy. There's the balance of the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. That is the only way that this magic carpet will fly, okay? Only way this magic carpet will fly. And at the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, which also came out. Two of Swords, Two of Cups, 22. And this is environmental energy. So this is the card of, what you feel for someone, they feel for you. And there are two separate brides, however, on this card. They're back to back. There is a cross here. And on this first bride's dress, it's like blood on the dance floor. There's blood has been spilled. So this could either be a recommitment of love, okay, Ace of Cups, or this is a new love and it's on its way. Three of Wands is decisions already been made, okay? And Three of Wands is we're waiting for it to get here. Six of Swords is all about allowing spirit, right? See that energy coming to her heart to carry you from turbulent times to calmer waters, all about emotions, okay? And where are you going this time, collective? Again, the sun. Going to the 19, our number of the day. And underneath that, so I go 6 out, that's 4. This is the 10 of Pentacles. There's only 2 cards in this entire deck that have this red thread of fate that she is holding on to. And it does kind of look like this South Node energy, the energy of the past, okay, of karma and even past life karma. Now, the second card in this entire deck that has the thread of destiny in it is the Wheel of Fortune, except in this deck, it's called the Fates. 19 breaks down to a 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. 19 breaks down to a 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which then breaks down, which is a 10, breaks down to a 1. The Magician, here she is again. Can't make it up. And I shuffled the crap out of this deck. So we are here, we are gathered here today in this thing called life to examine what is this nostalgia all about. So with Mercury going direct today in Aries, that is the North Node of Destiny, that is calling us into our own leadership by 1/11 of 25. The lesson we are all learning that changes about every 18 months with those nodes of destiny and fate. The time here on Eastern Standard Time was 8:54 a.m. in 89. Okay. So perhaps you got close to this, something you got married in 89, this dream person that you got so close before there was a timeout. Sorry, I keep shaking the screen. They got so close before there was a timeout. This, like, maybe it was your first time with adult activities, which is that 6 of Cups of nostalgia. That was in yesterday's reading. 89 further breaks down to a 17, which is the star card, your hopes and dreams coming to fruition. 17 breaks down to an 8, strength. I'm sure it took a lot of strength to say, stop right there before we go any further. Do you love me? Yes or no. Time out. Baseball. Patience, grasshopper. Takes strength to have patience. Okay. Bottom of the deck, let go. So we're going to work with this energy. Okay. We're going to work with this energy as we get started here today. What's under the 19 card, self-worth, which also did show up last night. And celebration, the 6 energy. 6 energy would be none other than the Lovers and your environmental energy coming towards you. All right, so let's go for it. We are going to do a little bit of a different reading today. I have all the aces. I'm going to be asking on the divine feminine side, what are you thinking? What actions would you like to take? What actions will you take? How do you feel about the divine masculine and where you're at right now in the 3D and where you're going in the 3D? And then we're going to take a different deck and ask about the divine masculine. Okay. I have my twin flame ascension cards here. And first we're going to start off with just the major arcana of the deck, the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay, so there's a thread in the back of this that explanation book that's similar. So I kind of put my own little spin on it. We're going to get the energy of the divine feminine, Queen of Cups. Look at that full moon right there. Cancerian energy or just water energy all up in your fields, crossed by the King of Wands, which also is part of the outcome. So in Queen of Cups environmental energy, there's the King of Wands. Now, what about the divine masculine? What court card is going to represent for us the divine masculine here? The divine masculine right there got stuck. Stop it. The King of Cups. Now, the problem with Isolde and Mark, okay, they did end up getting married, but Isolde was in love with the Princess of Cups, is in the energy of the King of Cups. So we saw the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups energy here. Let's just cross those since they came out different. I wanted to not limit the energy of what was going to come out on the divine masculine side. Okay, so what had happened was the Queen of Cups, Isolde's lady in waiting, I guess you would call her, was really in love with Tristan, and he was in love with her. And what had happened was her assistant in modern day gave them a potion that she was supposed to drink with Mark on the night of their wedding or at the wedding. And this was a magic drink that would make them fall in love with each other. And Isolde and Tristan accidentally drank it instead. Cupid right underneath that card. Okay, so fate had different things in store there, even though they did marry. Okay, they did marry. It was this princess, I believe. I can't remember if it was Bragawine or not. That was her lady in waiting. I'd have to double check on that. But yeah, so she was in love with somebody else, but married Mark. So perhaps this is, you know, that heart was locked up. There's this passion here. Even though she got married, there was somebody else that had the key to her heart. And maybe, just maybe, just maybe, this energy is balancing out. And this is indicating that it's a number 7, so there's more 7s as well. So maybe this is indicating that the divine feminine, divine masculine may be coming into union here. It does require balance on both ends so both sides have to learn their lessons by other people before they can come into union. So these are all the major arcana cards. And we're just going to see what the deal is here between the King of Cups and Queen of Cups. What is going on? That Scorpio energy, boy. Woo! Lots. It's been a lot. So I'm noticing here with this Prince of Cups and Princess of Cups, on the Princess of Cups side, what is the major arcana? What is the nature of the relationship between Queen of Cups and King of Cups? Princess of Cups has the crescent moon lit on the left side. So that's the turning down of the moon, which we do have the new moon in Taurus. So in the divine masculine's energy, the new moon in Taurus is coming up on May 7th. Right now, we are in a fixed moon energy sandwich since we just came out of the Scorpio full moon, which is a fixed sign. Taurus is also a fixed sign. New moons are all about new starts. So perhaps the King of Cups is wanting a new start to offer this cup. But on the Prince's side, this is energy dialing up to the full moon since the crescent is on the right side. So this could be the next full moon after this. Okay, so perhaps an offer is coming before the new moon. And then in the divine feminine's energy or in the combined energy, that can come to fruition before the first quarter moon. So we shall see. Let's see what happens. Okay, what is the nature of the energy? There we go. Okay. Wow. All right, so Cleopatra and Caesar. This is the third card. This is the card of the Empress. There is a lion back here, which we did see the King of Staves or the King of Wands there, depicted by Wotan, who was the god of fire and iron. Okay, he created, iron stuff. What is that called? A welder? They didn't have welders. Somebody help me out here. Put it in the comments for me. But Cleopatra and Mark Antony became like the power couple. Looks like there's a little either baby lion behind them, reminding me of a corgi. I'm just telling you this so that you can have any symbols that might be clues for you. This might involve someone named Mark. There are 2 white cats, which the Queen of Pentacles usually has a white rabbit or a white cat in her lap, depending on the deck. And then there's a calico cat. Calicos are always female. And in this picture, Cleopatra is very pregnant. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Grace card, which is the 17, which is the star energy. And hopes in the environment. It's like both are hoping and wishing for this power couple scenario. And I think the reason I mentioned that there were 2 white cats, there are 2 white doves of peace there. Okay, 2 white doves of peace. Indicative of hope. This is the card of Dante and Beatrice. So Dante's Inferno. This will be in the environmental energy, and holy to holy, there is a full moon in the back of that card behind Dante. So maybe this divine masculine is kind of in the thick of it right now. And we have Beatrice here, and she's asleep. So I'm going to just quickly read. There's a small excerpt between Mark Antony and Cleopatra. So again, that's the card of the Empress, number 3, fertility. So abundance and growth. So Cleopatra, the queen of the Fertile Nile, reigned as the Empress of Egypt for over 2 decades. 20, 2 tens, 2 fated events with the red string of destiny. I'll stop geeking out. Whoopie-doo. There you go, back over there. During this time, she's become known throughout the ancient world for her seductive charms, the dream girl, musical voice, and unusual intelligence. Caesar immediately fell in love with the young queen and successfully helped her regain her throne. Together, they had a child named Caesarion. So the meanings are here in this particular deck: ruling over one's life, a new marriage, or special relationship. So this has not come together just yet because she hasn't given birth, but it's on the way. She already pregnant. So this is on the way. So this is about a special relationship, practical action that manifests as a physical product. Okay, we shall soon see. Why are they around the star, their hopes and wishes? You're both hoping for this, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're both are hoping for the same thing with that 2 of cups and 2 white doves, 2 white wedding dresses, and 2 white cats on the dang card. How you like that? 2, 2, 2. Okay, my spiritual view chicks are gonna, I won't say that because that sounds gross, but they are going to lose it. Let's just say that. Let's look at why grace. So the star card, inspiration, hope, and dreams. Beatrice's presence made such an impression on Dante that he felt as though his spirit had been infused with light. He was by the dashboard light. That might be pushing it a little far, but he was convinced that she was truly an angel, dream girl, and was unable to speak to her when they met. That didn't come to fruition, that you got that close. It's coming around again. Since he said nothing, Beatrice did not suspect Dante's love. Soon after, she wedded another, which is our story of Isolde and Mark, holy shiitake mushrooms. Since he said nothing, she soon wed another. The anguished Dante had an inspiring dream of Beatrice with the god Amor. He awoke, resolved that his love for Beatrice would be no earthly passion to expire when they died. Instead, he would immortalize Beatrice with poems that would last forever. Definitely twin flame connection. This is past life soulmates. I mean, love that inspires us and inspires others, turning dreams into reality. Somebody's getting their dream girl or dream guy. Like I said, Meatloaf coming through. Meatloaf is coming back again. All right, the belief and self-esteem to meet them. So self-esteem was the middle card of the reading that I did yesterday for the Divine Feminine. Wow. Just, okay, this is a little nutty McFuddy. On the Divine Feminine side, I am going to be asking first. So page of wands there at the bottom, 0 there for a leap of faith, getting your land legs. There's like, it's not ready yet, not smoothed out yet. Okay, come here. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. Then we'll riffle shuffle just a little bit. 8 of Cups was the heart of the reading on Tuesdays, I believe. See, not ready yet. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Let me ask that first here. Nope, they said no. Queen up, go with, what does she think? What is the Queen of Cups? That is way too many. 6 of Pentacles, you think that there would be equal give and take there, that it would be fair. There's the Strength card. For the star energy, 1 + 7 is 8. What does the Queen of Cups, what does the Divine Feminine think about the Divine Masculine? Now, if you are not currently partnered with anyone and you don't see anyone on the horizon, 8 of Wands, fast, passionate communication. She wants to speak to him for sure. Then this is the yin yang of our own selves. So consider one side, whatever side resonates with you, to be your Divine Feminine, and Divine Masculine would be your other side. These chunkies, 5 of Pentacles, that's a feeling of lack, like where is he? But then there's a, there's pentacles all around him being shown. He just doesn't know where the door is. Not yet. Not yet. What does the Divine Feminine think about the King of Cups? She thinks he's not coming. So far, one card, please. What does the Divine Feminine think about the Divine Masculine? What actions does she plan on taking? How does she feel about him? And what 3D actions will come to pass? This like chunkiness is just, there's that 3 of Wands again. This is already on the way. We had that in the environmental energy of the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, there's a heaviness here. What does the Queen of Cups, what does the Divine Feminine think of the Divine Masculine? Well, you know who this is. Look at that full moon, and I just got an ear confirmation there. The High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. She intuitively knows that he is responsible, and the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that is guaranteed to meet his destination, even though he's the slowest. Of the knights, he's the most responsible. She thinks he's on pause right now, taking notes, maybe he's still learning his lessons. Yeah. So intuitively, you know he's on his way. You know that someday he will be here, crossed by, can't make this up, the Lovers. So environmental energy, you know that he's on his way. So what has to happen? We both have to be in balanced energy for that union to come together. So also they're about learning lessons. She is seeing that, there's a castle there in the background with a big, it's very sunny. There's some mountains, though there's obstacles that need to be climbed. Those lessons need to be learned. This is a whole new world. I will not sing for you. 2 of Pentacles in the environmental energy. She thinks maybe he has a lot on his plate. Okay. Juggling back and forth between making this choice between 2 tangible things. This is time, energy, money, resources. Okay. This rabbit in this deck is entertaining the children. She thinks he's entertaining somebody else right now. Look at that. Queen of Swords, entertaining someone else. He's learning his own self-love. There's Queen of Cups again. Yeah. So tempering the energies, you know, back and forth, alchemize. Mercury retrograde, you're killing me. Okay. So these energies have to alchemize. He has to end something else first. That is going to be very heartbreaking. And then we have the Hermit energy and the Empress. So only by self-examination of balancing this energy, there's, yep, he's in something else right now, guys. Okay. So what about this Ace of Staves, Ace of Wands? What actions would the Divine Feminine like to take towards the Divine Masculine? What actions would she like to take toward the Divine Masculine? Six, 5, 4. There's a countdown energy. 3. That one. What actions she would like to take? 3 of Pentacles. She would like to come into union and work as a team and start with a new stable foundation. There's a frog in this card. We did see the Fool on the split. Spirit symbols for a frog indicate that there's a new start, a new leap of faith into a new life. Okay, this guy wanted to 10 of Cups. She wants to take action that will start a stable foundation. She wants 10 of Cups with her Divine Masculine, which is the energy of happy family. This is a very community-based card as well. 10 of Cups means there are 2 people in that card and sometimes a family. And she thinks that would be her wish fulfillment. 2 of Pentacles right back on the bottom. Okay. So environmental energy again, the Divine Masculine is entertaining something else right now. That's the truth. All right. What about this? Truth is way at the bottom of the ocean, by the way. What does she feel about the Divine Masculine? 9 of Wands. So in the Mermaid deck here, the Mermaid Tarot, this merman is lighting the fires constantly. Those lights always have to stay on. There's a volcano erupting in the background there. 9 of Wands is indicative of you're so close. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of heat she's feeling there. But she's been through it. Okay. 9 of Wands is a lot of hard work. It is the energy of the wounded warrior. It can also be making the same mistakes over and over again, or having the same patterns over and over again, expecting a different result. So how she feels about the Divine Masculine is that those fires still burn and that union is close, that an offer is coming. Look at that rainbow. There was somewhere else. Oh, the 10 of Cups. A lot of decks have a rainbow on the 10 of Cups card. So thinks an offer is coming. The rainbow after the storm. Yeah. Right there, Ace of Pentacles. This could be in your environment here, Divine Feminine, within the year or sooner. That Ace of Pentacles, again, yeah, can be indicative of money, but on the other side of that coin, there's always two sides. Perhaps that's why we had Two of Pentacles up here in the environment. There's work to be done. There's lessons to be learned. That's why this Ace of Pentacles takes the longest to arrive. But Knight of Pentacles, you intuitively know this is coming. There's the Chariot. So this is when the divine masculine balances his energy as well. In this particular deck, there are two people in the card and not just the Emperor. This is a role reversal since the male seahorses carry the offspring or the young. So in the environmental energy, this person could be a parent. This wants you to, I mean, it's a common. So the Chariot energy, 7. Okay. All right. So we got the Lovers and the Chariot. We see progression here. Queen of Swords on the bottom. That could be that this person needs to go through some kind of a separation or divorce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They need to keep their eye on the prize right now. Like I said, they're going through it. This truth, sword of truth that she's looking at, if she takes her eyes off that sword for 1 second, the wave of emotions will suck her under. 8 of Wands, again, passionate communication. That's, look at how her hand almost can grab that wand. And again, with this volcano erupting energy, that is a lot of passion there. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. What is happening right now with the divine feminine in the 3D? What is the divine feminine going through right now in as far as time, energy, money, resources, assets? What is happening with divine feminine in the present energy? What is happening with divine feminine in the present? Piscean time. Okay, you're ready to take a new leap of faith, or you have taken a leap of faith, perhaps with someone else, because this Lover's card is here will indicate that there is a choice to be made. Right now, we are in a Taurus sun, and I said that the 22 degrees was for Jupiter and Uranus, a happy, lucky surprise. Both in Taurus. Bottom of the deck, Empress energy. Page of Cups. This is learning how to, this other person is distracted right now. Instead of practicing his scrying like he's supposed to be, to learn how to tap into his intuition. So remember that the King of Cups is here. So to get to a king, if they're, showing up as a page or are being distracted right now by an empress, there's this eclipse energy here also. 2 palm trees. So you got to go with the flow and roll with it, divine feminine. Her knapsack is green, and this is a green cloak around the King of Pentacles. So that's on his knuckle. It is intended to be offered. There is intention to come towards you for partnership. But right now, yeah, he is kind of in the energy of a child. It could just be that they're younger or less emotionally evolved, because the King of Cups has balanced his emotions. He doesn't necessarily wear his heart on his sleeve, but shows by their actions, that they do love you. But being distracted right now, again, another pregnant belly here. There's a 10 of Swords. 10, and 10, which was so, and I said there's a reason for Pisces when I was Piscean time, when I was looking at that moon card. So this is Neptune, which is the ruler of the sea, right? Holds that Neptune sword. What is that called? It's not a staff. Forget what that's called. But anywho's, it's at 28 degrees 46. 2 and 8 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. Right here, I wrote 10, 10, 20, and then 2. End of February would be Pisces time, and Neptune is in Pisces right now. What does she think? She knows he's coming. Could be end of February, Divine Feminines. That's insane. 10, 20. Okay, so again, the Divine Masculine's going through some lessons regarding happy family. 10 of Cups is encompassed within the 10 of Pentacles. Again, an energy of community. This is the family coming together, but there was some kind of betrayal to the family. 10s are the dead end of the numerology wise. That means an ace, right, is around the corner. So next step would be an Ace of Swords of truth. The truth is coming. And the Pentacles, there's the Ace of Pentacles and the environment again. Can't make it up. 8 of Pentacles. Many hands make light work. Divine Masculine, if this is ringing true for you so far, and this is what's going on in your life, it is never fun to have 10 swords in your back. When 2, 4, 6, 1 would have done the job just fine. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles in the energy of the Divine Masculine. So again, bottom of the deck is environmental energy. So we're going to go right there. Okay, y'all know it's there. Let's look at, we already did that. Oh, Divine Masculine, I'm using MJ's Souls on Fire deck. She's a Sagittarius, so fire energy, masculine energy over here on this side. Queen of Pentacles randomly on the bottom in the Divine Masculine's environment. Can't make it up. All right, let's go. I was going to say on the left-hand side there, 5 of Swords. Divine Masculine side is dealing with lies, deceit, someone trying to win just for the sake of winning. Argumentative, it can be, you know, whether it was Divine Masculine, maybe that was one of their lessons they had to learn. A little bit of narcissistic energy there. Perhaps they were dealing with a narcissist in the past. Stop it. Ten of Cups, 2 of Cups, or excuse me, King of Cups, Freudian slip, which is a 1 of Cups, which is an Ace of Cups. Even so, King of Cups, 2 of Cups. Okay. Did I even ask the question yet? What does the King of Cups think for our swords energy? What does the King of Cups think about the Divine Feminine? Universe is like, I done already told you. King of Cups. He wants to offer his love cup. Okay. At some level, the Divine Masculine knows who you are, knows that you also want to offer your cup. Blood on the dance floor. There's blood on this past with the swords. There's blood on one of the dresses. Okay, I don't think they've figured out this out yet about this person that's in their life. Again, take the roles and switch whatever side. And if this is your own self, it's like, what are the potholes? Where can you fill in the things that still need to be done when it comes to this line right here? So that could be a need to trust your intuition, a need to learn to work as part of a team, the action to be taking a leap of faith towards new partnership, perhaps, towards the wish fulfillment, a lesson about repeating the same mistakes, and, you know, just keeping the fires burning anyway when you know damn well in the background you're smoldering for somebody else. Okay. And one side of you, again, taking a leap of faith towards something new. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. My least favorite page. It can be indicative of gossip. High Priestess. What does she think of the divine masculine? High Priestess and Knight of Pentacles, who is sent off by the King of Pentacles, by the way, to bring this message or to do this learning that's required. So Page of Swords is childlike energy. Again, messengers of some kind of truth. And now Divine Feminine's energy is in the environment of this King of Cups, of the Divine Masculine. Okay, maybe they don't know that they have this capability. There's the Page of Pentacles, like we have on this side, matching energies. Again, King of Wands. So maybe Divine Feminine, there currently is a King of Wands in your environment. Three of Pentacles, again, right here. Wow. And 10 of Wands. It's time to put this burden down. The burden of what, you say? Maybe this just can't be fixed. There's twin energy over here. Just like that. Maybe this is someone, I mean, definitely third party if each of you are with somebody else currently right now, obviously. Okay, so we're just going to keep you over here, guys. All right. What does the Divine Masculine, what actions does the Divine Masculine want to take towards the Divine Feminine? What actions does the Divine Masculine, I speak good. Speaking like a child. What actions does the Divine Masculine want to take towards, thank you, bringing justice, fairness, and balance? Also could be indicative of marriage. There's a sword of truth. They're tiptoeing from one side to another. Also notice that there are two, right? There are two columns besides this High Priestess. It's like, I know that you know. I know that you know. And that's an 11 card, which are two aces of swords, two truths. Okay. Balance, Libra energy. We are in the south node of Libra. She's teetering here. And I said that right now he's dealing with something else. So this character has one foot on this tightrope and looking toward the past from my view here on the table, the toe tip. So either they're taking their foot off to come into balance on that tightrope, or they still have their toe dipped in this other side, which is what we already discussed. Bottom of the deck, environmental energy. Oh, just the Queen of Cups, who wants to, what action wants to rush in. That's a lot of passion there. Look at her looking up like, when you coming? Okay. I know what you know. He knows. They know. Ace of Wands right underneath that. Ace of Wands. This person is the key to your heart and you're the key to theirs. Plain and simple. I just can't even with that. Wow. Very fast energy, fast moving energy. And there's a Seven of Swords, walking away from this current passion in their environment. A leap of faith. They know that you know. What actions do you want to take? Take a leap for faith. This is someone taking a leap of faith in their environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop it. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. I mean, all righty. Let's see how the divine masculine feels. Woo, that Scorpio moon getting deep in here. All right. What are divine masculine's feelings towards the divine feminine? What does he feel? Like he wants to make that offer. Page of Cups. And we had Page of Cups in the environmental energy here of what's happening in the 3D. That horse is not moving. It's like geriatric horse. He wants what you want. What you want wants you. I know that you know that I know that you know that I know. There's this truth and transformation here on his cape. It's environment. There's a truth about his environment. The truth is he's holding back right now. Maybe he doesn't feel like he has the funds. And I'm only saying he and she, guys, just for the sake of delineating the energies, because souls are not gendered. They're just souls. So the King of Swords is holding back because there's a Knight of Swords. We had a Knight of Swords over here as well on the wave, where she was looking at the wave and had to keep her eye on the ball. Taking fast action to end a cycle. Okay, could be with a fixed sign. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius here with the King of Swords, and Taurus. Did I say Taurus? Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, fixed energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The aces, all the cards are upright in the deck. Okay. The Magician card, like we talked about, Wheel of Fortune is a 10 to a Magician, which is a 1. Okay. In the environment, he already has all the aces. Okay. Everything he needs, except there is an ending that needs to happen. And in his environmental energy, this could be you. Could be an Aquarius, don't have to be. You could be going through massive change right now. You also have to end something, but you do have all the aces, and there's that expectation energy again of the Three of Wands, which I believe was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 deep, 3 of Wands after the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. We had the Knight over here and the Page. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just crazy. There's the Star. Divine Masculine, they want you to. All right. 3D, what's going on? What's going on with the divine masculine right now? Yeah. So this came out sideways. They're dealing with somebody in their past and want to move from stormy waters to calm waters, just like we talked about brought her. So when it comes out sideways like that, depending on which way the top of the cards were facing, so they are facing this way, we would turn them this way. So that is reversed energy of the cards. So where's the divine masculine at right now? 6 and 6. The number 12 might resonate with you. December, June, 66. Yeah. So the reverse 6 of Cups is not nostalgic. And also 6 of Swords reversed is they're staying in rough waters with someone in the past. And there is a third person that's like a little looky-loo here in the background. They could feel like someone's over their shoulder constantly. This is tumultuous energy. The divine masculine's not having a great time right now. What's in his environment? There's that 3 of Pentacles again. Wheel of Fortune, R10, there it is. So this foundation, this new foundation is fated by the 1111 card, fated for celebration, communion. Again, the Justice energy that can indicate marriage, the 4 stable corners. In his environment, he knows there's this passion. And the Death card, something has to end. There's the 10 of Pentacles. This current situation either has to transform or is in the midst of transforming into the butterfly of the King of Swords in his environment. This could also be you, divine feminine, since it's what's around him. This could be happening to him, or this can be your energy, what's kind of going on with you, what's in regards to his environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Underneath that, 5 of Pentacles, lack mindset, being left out in the cold. 9 of Swords, being unable to sleep at night. Stinking thinking, having nightmares, what might have been. This reading, you guys. Okay. What emotional state may block? I'm going to go here back to Cups. What emotional state might block the divine feminine? What emotional state might block the divine feminine? Fertility. It's not here yet. Judgmental. It displays a lack of self-love. Ace of Cups is about filling your own heart's cup so that you can use the excess energy of constantly giving to yourself, which makes the water flow, which makes emotions flow. So what could block this emotionally for you, divine feminine, if this is your side of the board? Judgmental. It displays a lack of self-love when you judge others. Their story is unique, and so is yours. Embrace the differences and see the value in others. Okay, divine feminines, you can't be angry right now. That is low vibration. Jealousy, being judgmental. They need to leave so-and-so. Okay. That's not your lesson to learn. You're learning your lessons and they're learning their lessons. On the bottom of the deck, vulnerability. So that's exactly the lesson that the divine masculine is asked to learn in this, divine energy of coming into union, and divine feminine needs to learn discernment. Okay. So vulnerable, embrace and feel every aspect of this emotion. They do. It makes you human, shown through kindness, love, and sincerity. Say what you feel and take that risk. Ace of Pentacles coming from getting in that chariot and coming towards you. What about the divine masculine? What emotions may block the divine masculine? What may be blocking their energy or depleting their cup? I got 2 here. Aggressiveness. I said over here, they're not going through a great time right now. What this aggressive? Was this a learned behavior? Do you feel this negative action can create happiness and joy? Intimidation also does not create a positive relationship. Also inadequate. Someone in your past made you feel inadequate. 9 of Swords. It was their insecurities put upon you. Why are you still listening to that voice? Bottom of the deck, frustrated. An energy of frustration. I said, they are not having a great time right now. Something must not be going your way. Can we look at the situation differently? Stop it. It's nuts, you guys. That is just nuts. All right, let's look at what is the purpose here? What is the purpose for the divine feminine of gathering here? Unification, aligning with abundance. 9, 9. Guys, I'm going to attach a link to that reading on the spiritual view. It was 9 and 10s galore, which it's reaching the end, the culmination. Crossed by the chosen one, 1, 1. Fast track to ascension. Can I keep my thoughts of that to myself? Master Alchemist of 3. Okay, what is the purpose of this union for the divine masculine? I'm fighting it. Could just be the fighting with this other person. Stop. 11, 11. Let go of expectations. There's an anchor here being pulled up from the water, and the butterfly of transformation here over on this side of the card. There are also butterflies on her dress. Kind of looks like Nicole Kidman. Unification. What is this purpose? So the divine masculine can love himself enough, come into balance, and understand that they are enough. They have a certain expectation, which also slows our energy down. Expectations, like that's why there's this feeling, this block of inadequacy. It was their insecurities put upon you. And just, wow, the anchor, let go of expectations. I am enough. Their insecurities put upon you. Do not let anybody make you feel less than, divine masculine. Crossed by. Yeah, in their environment right now, what I say they needed to do. Karmic relationship. The bottom says releasing the past. They're not doing that yet. It's not time. They've got to learn their lessons. I didn't really even need to pull a card. I feel like I told the story here, and that's a 1-1. That's just nuts. So is this 1-1, 1-1. Like the divine feminine is ready. She has learned her lessons. Okay. And the divine masculine is still finishing up with this karmic relationship, and they'll need to release the past. You can't do a dang thing about it except send love, strength, okay, and help. Let's see, does Spirit want us to know anything else about this union in a combined energy? What is, okay. Acknowledge one-to-one, again, environment, take responsibility. What did I say about the keys? These are all keys. 4-4, 4-4, which is the generator. That's 4 points of stability, staying grounded. Wow. Acknowledge your passion for this person. It will be acknowledged. Double Chariot. I can't even. There's one red rose in her hair. Everything else is really gray and dark. I think that's enough, don't you? The bottom of the deck, the environmental energy, another set of butterfly wings or angel wings, higher consciousness awareness, and it's a 3-3. Increase your frequency. That's why I was speaking of all the things that lower our vibration and put this on hold. Transformation, 4-4, battle of the head versus heart, King of Swords. I mean, we had the King of Swords in the spiritual views reading, and it was either that one or Tuesdays that I was talking about, the head versus the heart. Okay, it's 1:11. I've been recording this for 1 hour, 11 minutes. I'll stop there. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 56 seconds, which is at 11. One 11:11.08. Okay, almost up to a 12. So I did say something around this area. When I get going like that, I don't remember half the ish that comes out my mouth. It just comes. It's on a timeout. This is your dream person and you are theirs. There's patience needed here. Environmental energy, there needs to be some letting go, a rebuilding of some self-worth on the divine masculine side. I am enough. All right, guys. I hope this message finds you well. And much love until next time.